So hi, hello and welcome again. Microbehunter here. I'm Oliver. Look at this beautiful creature here, beautiful under quotation marks. It's of course a tick, which I had just extracted from the skin of my son. What I used now is I used this USB microscope. Here I am. To take a picture and a video of this. However, when I looked at it on my computer screen, I discovered something. Quite nice. It's only got 6 legs. Ticks are actually supposed to have 8 legs, right? So you've got 1, 2, 3 legs over here, 3 legs on the other side, and those two little things, extensions over here. These are not legs. These are known as the palps. These are basically similar to antennas, so they're for sensing, but these are not legs. So what's going on here, right? Because ticks and also spiders, belong to the arachnids, and they are not insects. So this one over here is called the cephalothorax. The head and the thorax, the chest, are fused together, and then you've got the huge abdomen here, which then basically stores the blood that's being sucked now. Why only 6 legs, right? And the reason is because we're looking here at a larva of a tick, right? So this is not an adult yet; it's a baby, so to say. It was also quite small, and of course I also wanted to look at it not only with the USB microscope, but also with my regular compound microscope. Here not alive anymore. This is how it looks like under the compound microscope. Again, here we can see the 6 legs quite nicely. And another thing I want to show you. Of course, look at this here. This is the mouth. These are the mouth parts that are piercing the skin, and you can see that these tiny little hooks on here. So pretty aggressive little mouth part here. Referred to also as the so-called the hypostome. Looks complete. So sometimes if you rip out the tick too aggressively, then it can indeed be that part of the head and the mouth parts are still inside the skin. It does not look like this right now. Let's zoom in a little bit and let's have a closer look at this front part here. Now this is using my 20 times microscope objective. You see already slightly more details. I don't know if this is even a tiny little canal here in the center. I don't know. In any case, the tick is going to then molt after some time. So it's going to shed its skin and then it's going to develop into an adult. Let's go up with the magnification yet further. And now I can actually see it does look a little bit damaged here, so maybe not everything did come out, and you see those little hooks over here. Of course, this makes it difficult for it to pull out. And again, here you've got, again, a little bit out of focus now, the palps, which are used for sensing and for feeling. I mean, goes without saying, the ticks are not one of my favorite animals. I mean, they do carry diseases, or at least some of them. But nevertheless, under the microscope, they do look to a certain extent also quite interesting. And with that, I simply want to say goodbye. All the best, happy microbe hunting as always, and hope to see you again in the next video. Bye bye.